Hello, this is a video to say, despite the last video I posted, my goal is not to be violent. I don't want to be violent, and I've never been violent before. I'm just mostly making this channel to describe my schizophrenia to you. Also, one more thing I want to say is, well, let me just say again, no, I'm not a violent person. I'm just saying my goal is actually just to be sober from drugs as long as I live, not holding it against anyone, and just be sober as long as I live, and just focus on the good things in life and not go back to the streets, do more drugs, sell drugs, ruin your life, go to prison. There's more to life than doing bullshit. So I would like to, actually just be sober for the rest of my life and live as long as I possibly can. Especially since, well, also just for a whole plethora of reasons that I have. I want to be sober as long as I live for the rest of my life. I have these Narcotics Anonymous badges. Um, you see, right there. And I'm saying I want to be sober as long as I live for the rest of my life. I do not want to be violent, so I have good morals like that. And I don't want to be verbally abusive. I want to be respectful of others. I don't want to be rude to people. Obviously, I need to do what I must to survive, and that means working for myself on my own. Nobody's going to save me. Nobody's going to help me get out alive. And nobody's going to save me. I have to do everything myself. I'm forced to work 24/7. That's just the way it is as an adult. If you're really an adult who puts work in, you never really stop working. You just work every single day, and you don't take it out on anybody else. You say, my life fucking sucks, but hey, I'm not gonna take it out on you since it's not your problem. You understand what I'm saying? Just my goal is not even to get a job. I could work at Pizza Hut and make pizzas, but that's not really the point. You work there so you can get, some money, so you can pay your bills. And I don't knock anybody who has to work in order to pay their bills. Now, I don't work, but like I said in my other video, I do work pretty much all the time by myself for no reason. I mean, nobody's asking me to do the things that I do, but I do find myself walking and working kind of all the time, even if I don't have a job. Now, I don't think I can get a job since I think I have a physical disability, since my body is always in a sort of severe amount of pain. And as a result of this pain, I lie in my bed for long periods of time just so I can reduce the pain in my body, and I can't seem to escape the suffering of working 24/7 and also having this like physical disability. And it's like also just being sober is really hard. Every day is a struggle for me. If you understand what it means to be a former addict, then you understand that every day sober is actually very, very difficult. Even if you don't have a job and you're not doing anything, it's like every day is just a struggle. Every day is like a struggle to survive. It's like, for me, maybe it's worse for me. Maybe for me, it's probably worse. But it's like also, I will say, the only drug that I can do and handle without really losing my mind is actually crack rock. But I said I promised myself I will never smoke crack rock again, so I've given that up.